Trap is a hip-hop genre that I was never really too crazy about. I do think that there are some great trap artists and songs in the genre, but coming from someone who's a heavy experimental rap fan, trap was never really the greatest thing in the world to me. But there are a few artists that I think stand out in the genre, and one of those artists is Travis Scott. Travis Scott is one of the most popular, recognizable, and fire rappers in the current day, even though his latest album was garbage. But his first album, Rodeo, is one of the greatest debut albums of all time, and that's what I'll be talking about in this video. Rodeo is a huge step up from his Days Before Rodeo mixtape in literally every single way. The production on this album is incredible on every single track, and Travis Scott never brings a bad verse to this thing. It kicks off with Pornography, which, not the name I would choose for the intro track to my album, but guess he had a vision. But other than that, this song is like a perfect intro and goes through 3 different parts that all sound like different tracks to lead into the next tracks, Oh My Diss Side and 3500. These 2 tracks are some of the hardest hitting songs in Travis Scott's entire discography, especially 3500. I mean, you have an 8-minute trap song that never gets boring. Of course, it's going to be one of the best on the album. And this is only 3 tracks in, but it gets better when 90210 comes on. And I know you've probably heard this take as much as you've heard your name be said, but 90210 is Travis Scott's best song. I know, really basic take, but it's true. I would say 90210 is Travis Scott's best rapping probably, especially in the second half with the snappy production coming off of the super laid back intro with a very important feature from Casey Hill. I just don't think the song would be as good without the feature. Honestly, I think the features are great all over this album. Maria I'm Drunk has Justin Bieber at his peak, and Piss on Your Grave with Kanye West is one of the weirdest songs in Travis Scott's entire discography. It's just super odd and off the wall, but I don't know why I like it so much. And the song right after that is Nightcrawler, which is probably a top 5 or actually top 3 Travis Scott song. The chorus in this song is just so addicting, and every verse has the artist at their peak, except Chief Keef. I will say he could have done a bit better. Still a great verse though. And I think songs like these are what make Rodeo such a great trap album, because Travis Scott is doing something called switching it up. Yeah, I know, crazy to hear when I'm talking about trap music, right? It's like every time Lil Baby or Gunna drops, it's always the same old shit. Every single time. Like, click and shuffle on Gunna's discography just shows you how bad the dude needs a producer.
Yeah.
And he don't even do much himself. He's no Kendrick Lamar in the studio, but on Rodeo and majority of Travis Scott's discography, you can actually tell which song is which, especially when you're looking at Nightcrawler to Piss on Your Grave and 90210. I think Rodeo is not only Travis Scott's best album, but the greatest trap album of all time. I'm not a fan of every single song on here, but I think that there isn't a single miss, and Travis Scott delivers excellently and, pretty well on almost every song. Favorite tracks are Pornography, Oh My Diss Side, 3500, 90210, Piss on Your Grave, Nightcrawler, Maria I'm Drunk, I Can Tell, and Apple Pie. This album is a light to decent 9 out of 10.